So, hi everyone. So, we back again for our discussion video 3. So, I start with my self introduce. My name is Yeo Jun Hong, and my matric number is 193095, and I'm from Faculty FISB.
Hi everyone, I'm Deborah Joyce, and thank you all for joining again today. My matric number is 196540, and I'm from Faculty of FBSB.
Hello, nice meeting you guys again. My name is Siti Sarah binti Mustafa. My matric number is 206898.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Nurul Ihsani Binti Abdul. My matric number is 202056. I am from Faculty of Modern Language and Communication, study in Malay literature.
Hello everyone, my name is Mutia Tania Azra binti Arman. You all can call me Tanya. My matric number is 2053 and 20. I'm from Faculty of Human Ecology.
Okay, so before we start,
me.
I forget.
Hi, don't forget me. Hi everyone, my name is Dasra binti Minin, and my matric number is 195869, and I come from Faculty of Education.
So before we start for our discussion for today, we see our motivation video first before we start the discussion. So now I will share the screen. Okay, so I think it's enough for the video, so I stop sharing. Yeah, so now let me start for our discussion for today. So I have 3 questions. Want to ask you guys. For the first, what you have learned after seeing this video?
And from the video, is that the question?
Yeah, the question.
What I learned is if you want to succeed and you want to be where you wish to be, to live a good life, to live a life to live a life that you have been dreaming, you can't be scared of failing. I mean, the feeling of scared scared of not being succeed must be less than scared of being a failure, you know. In order for you to be where you wish to be, you have to you have to beat the feeling of fear.
Every pupil may face failure in their lifetime, be it for work, relationship, dream, and so on. But this failure must not be the reason for us to keep going toward that goal in our life. Failure or failing in something you do is not the final result of that dream you long for. By failing, it is actually motivate us to become more stronger.
How we should not be afraid to be different, to be the 1%, rather than trying to fit in and be the 99%, like the 99% of people out there. What I see in our generation is that we lack that way of thinking, that the ability to be different. So in our generation, everyone's just trying to follow trends and be part of everyone else. They are afraid to be different because they don't want to be judged. So that's something we must realize that it's actually not wrong to be different.
The video, I learned that no matter how many we fail in something, we must always get up and strive for our goals, because we should never thinking about giving up or saying about I want to give up because you felt once, because rather than saying that oh, I should give up because I failed in this doing these things, rather than saying like that, why don't we say that uh, oh, this is the mistake that I made, so I need to learn from this mistake so that I won't be failed again. So that's the thing that I learned from this video lah. We should never give up on our goals to be succeed. Yeah. So Tanya, what do you learn from this video?
Okay, thank you, Zara. So what I learned on the wisdom, actually I think it's same with you all that we should not afraid to be fearless, and we should set in our mind that we need to love to be success, because if we are afraid to be fearless, and I think it's be a reason that we stop to working hard to be successful. So I think that's I learned from this video.
Okay, so for me, I'm last. So for me, I think the video is very good and it's a nice work. And from this video, I can learn how we can try to live happy and loving to our work and being not a fear for failing. This is the experience after I seen this video. So we continue with the second question, which is, are you agree with this video? How about your opinion? Do you agree with this video?
Yes, I agree, because if some people are very afraid and ashamed when they fail at certain things, which for me, you shouldn't feel that way, because if we refer to succeed to those who have succeed at their life in their life, they all went through phase where they failed for so many times. So for me, sometimes when you feel like you have failed for so many times, when you look back at this video, you can somehow gain back the motivations to get up again. Okay, failing doesn't matter how you fail for so many times. What matters the most is that you doesn't give up. You don't lose to it. You don't let the failure conquer you. Instead, you fight for it and you prove those people around you wrong.
Yeah, I agree with Sarah that looking like when we fail many times and then when we look back at the video, we kind of get motivated to, still carry on despite the number of times we have failed. But then we don't know how many times we are going to fail before we actually win, right? So it could be like maybe 10, 20 times we fail, 20 times of failure before we actually win. So I think by maybe the 15th time we might be demotivated. So we need like a good support system also that pushes us, encourages us to carry on despite the number of failures. So yeah, one such support system could be like motivational video, as Sarah suggested, or it could be our family members, friends, teachers, anyone to support us. Yeah. What does?
Can I go next?
Okay, sure, Tanya.
Sorry. Okay, for me actually I totally agree with the video, but I need to point at the part when you love our success, nothing can stop you. All those negative things people say it mean nothing. I think in this work, people always talk about us whenever we fail or success. So I think why not we just ignore what they say and just go on what we done and just focus on what we want to do to be successful. So I think I must agree on that part on the video.
For me, yes, definitely I am agree because the point that being mentioned in this video are totally true. Success is not come with easy method because to achieve that you must dare to face fear and going and keep going and try again until it is achieved. Key for success is not because of you never fail, but the determination to start it again even after you fail in first attempt.
Um, for me, I agree with this video as it taught me about we should afraid of being failure. But for me, in my opinion, how much we need to fail? How do we need to fail 10 times before we succeed? So for me, it's okay if you're afraid of failure, but because when you're afraid of failure, you will do your very best to prevent yourself from being failed. So that's my opinion about those videos.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. So for me, I also totally agree with this video because I think uh, I'm agreeable for all of my failures, and because so many things I can learn from the fail, and the failing has shaped our life become more better. So I totally agree and to the video lah. So for the third question, how can you do when you are getting fail in something or during the fail? How do you guys try to keep going your experience? Just say sharing your experience. How do you to keeping away for the failing? Anyone want to share for your experience?
You want to go first?
Yeah,
Me?
can.
Okay. Well, it would be a lie if I say I've never failed in my life, because in fact, to be where I am now is I have overcome failure. I've stumbled across sadness and everything. So what I do is sometimes when things doesn't go my way, even after I've tried my best, I let it be for a while. Meaning that I let myself feel sad for a while. Then only after I'm feeling a bit better, then only okay, I can't stay like this forever. So I must do something. If this way doesn't work out for me, so I have to try another way. So when I try another way and it's actually worked for me, that's when I realized that I did a right thing not to give up, not to surrender to failure. So that's how I overcome it, not giving up. But I give time for myself to be sad, to realize that that way doesn't work. So I try for another way.
How about the rest?
To me, I think I can talk about my experience in not really failing my exams, like not reaching my goal for my exams back in semester 1 until semester 3. So I realized that the way I've been studying is actually not very effective, not very productive. So I changed my method. So like before this, I was just like, I would just study last minute, read my lecture notes last minute and try and remember as much as possible for my exam. So I realized that that doesn't work anymore. So I changed my method. Now I watch more YouTube videos regarding the topic. I also ask my lecturers questions and I study way ahead before the exam, maybe 2 weeks before the exam, so that when I read every day, I commit it to my memory better. So now I would say my style is so much more effective and productive compared to my style of studying before this. So I think one way that I overcome my failure is by employing alternative techniques to achieve my goal. How about the rest? Maybe Tanya?
Okay. For me, when I fail, actually, I will think about the people around me. No matter what, if I had a difficult or easy situation in my life, the people around me are the one who help me a lot, especially my parents.
Okay, for me, the thing that I can do if I fall in something is firstly, I should never give up and try again. Second is I will try to find another solution or method if the previous one is not work. Third, always seek advice or motivate from other, for example, family or friend that give moral support to strengthen our determination and will success. Next.
For me, when I feel on doing something, I will, I will ask for an advice for people around me. For example, like my parents, my friend, and my teacher, so that I know, oh, this thing makes me fail. And other than seeking an advice, I learn from my mistakes.
I think I will try to go out, like go for a trip or go for a travel to arrange my feeling lah, the feeling for fail. And when I go for the trip and go for the travel, the journey, when I go, I will try to think the solution and try to find a best solution and thinking why I fail in this thing and try find out the way or solution to overcome, to keep going, to make sure I don't fail in next time. This is my step and my way to try to let me don't easy to give up. So anyone else want to add something?
All right, that was a quite a fruitful session. I love that video. I guess whenever I'm gonna fear some more, I'm gonna refer to that video.
Yeah, I agree. That was a very good video. I liked it also. I agreed with every point in the video. So thank you all for joining us today. We will meet again next week. And
See you guys in my next topic.
yeah, hope we have a fruitful discussion as well next week.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everyone. Have a nice
Bye
day.
bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.